Hi there, you juicy, hoppy malt heads out there. My name's Andrew, I'm from Pop-Up Tastings, and today we have Stevie from X Table Beer.
I'm from Instagram.
Instagram Stevie. What's your Instagram?
A brew a day.
A brew a day, which is a great channel. You should check it out. He's got some lovely brews. He's got some Distress Damnations coming up.
Oh yeah, I've got a few of those. 12 of them.
12 of them, and zombie.
One a week.
You got a whole bunch of these things, man. Crazy beers. But today we're actually not here to talk about the Strauss or any Belgian crazy barrel aged numbers. We're here to talk about juicy, dank IPAs.
Oh, here's that word again.
We were just joking before about how the word dank's been overused, but
It's on the can in this one.
it is on the can.
Must be in there.
So what we've got today is we've got some Lervig beers. For those that don't know much about Lervig, can you tell our viewers what?
Well, as far as I know, they're a Norwegian brewery based in Stavanger. The first kind of time that we saw them, I think, was a collaboration that they did with Magic Rock.
That's right,
at
for
Huddersfield.
Farmhouse IPA.
Yeah,
Farmhouse IPA number.
It's been
Yep.
really good beer. That little black star on there for some reason kind of stuck in my memory. It's one of those ones where you then look for the brand after you've tried that beer. The next time I remember them was the cans that came out, Lucky Jack and
Do you know what the
Jack.
funny thing about that beer was? It was the only Magic Rock you could get bottled roughly in Scotland at the time. I remember that it was like because you couldn't really get them like that much, and that was like one of the few Magic Rocks that was available. Was the you can smell the fruit in that. You can smell the fruit in that. Like
that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Lots of Citra.
Lots of Citra. Well, this beer we're going to try first, is one of their cans, and it's the Tasty Juice Lervig Double Hop Citra IPA. Right, it's the double hopped with Citra.
Yeah,
Lots of Citra. Double the Citra.
The old DDH.
The old DDH, man.
So in flavour just now for good reason.
Yeah, it's because of the flavour.
Yeah.
Because of the flavour, it's
double-edged sword.
Double-edged sword. I put the Gunky bit in there as well.
Oh, you need to get it in there. Quite surprisingly, I can see it again from here. Quite a lot of these beers obviously using lots of different things in the grist to get that haze. A not flour, hopefully, but oats. Quite a high oats percentage is a common thing.
Well,
none in here.
No, we've got some oat there.
Oh, lots of oats.
Get a taste in this guy because it did smell quite. Oof! It's got that big juicy.
Yeah, that smells really nice.
Big juicy note there.
You could say lots of tropical fruit flavours at the moment, but suffice to say, it smells really fresh, hoppy, juicy, and appealing.
Quite low bitterness. Certainly there's not much bitterness there at all, is there? Considering the amount of Citra hops they've added, I'm assuming those hop additions were quite late in the day.
Yeah, I'm thinking, as you say, most of these beers are shooting for kind of 30, 40 IBUs on the bitterness. It's to get all that hop, aroma, flavour without having that intensity of bitterness is almost indicative of the style.
That is, yeah.
And they're definitely nailing that.
And it's cloudy as fuck. You can't see through it.
It's opaque, as expected.
As expected, that's what you want.
Nice carb on it.
Where does the opaqueness come from? Is it just unfine and unfiltered?
Unfined, and obviously the more oats you add to the grist and things like
oats
that,
as well. Yeah. So we're talking about the actual grain as well. It's getting added to it. But yeah, I mean, bags of tropical fruit there, as we said. It really is those. It's got those opal fruit flavours.
Yeah.
Opal fruits. Do they still make opal fruits?
I think they're called Starburst.
Starburst, man. Where did that come from? It was like a pure blast from the
mate.
past, man. It's like the opal fruits.
No, this is a really good beer. I think when you sometimes go down the road of drinking loads and loads and loads of fruity beers over and over again, you do tend to get repetition of certain kind of, obviously flavours, but feelings where you're kind of like, that was quite good, but whereas when you take your first drink of this, like there's nothing wrong with it. There's no flaws that you can pick out at all. The body's right. It's a nice carb. It's not one of those overly carved ones where it goes crazy and you're like looking at a head of foam. You rouse it and you can get a little bit more on there. It activates the front of your palate a wee bit, which I normally quite like with something when you're shooting for that juicy stuff, where it just sort of sparkles and that sherbety kind of vibe that you get.
That is Lervig tasted juice.
And it was tasty. It was juicy.
Was tasty. It was juicy. It did exactly what it said.
Said on the tin.
I'm going to be trying another Lervig beer. Because I got them on fire sale. They were all going out of date. Got them cheap as fuck, man. That's why I do these reviews. Today we're trying something a little bit stronger than the last one. We're trying the Supersonic, more than double hopped with Citra, double IPA, 8.5%. So this little guy packs a punch.
Yep. More than double hopped, but not triple hopped. So I mean, that's like 2.5 times hopped.
Yeah. This looks really good. I'm going to put the yeasty bit. Stevie loves his yeasts.
That's looking good.
There you go. You know that whole shebang.
That's a traditional
That's
style
our
that we
thing,
do.
man. That's our thing
now.
Right, we do a little cheers or a prost. What do they say in Norway?
Skål.
Skål.
Probably.
Skål.
Dummy fan.
It's fucking dank. I'm sorry, say it's a dank. Can I say dank? Is it not
You're allowed
dank?
to say dank.
What does dank mean? We were having this debate earlier on about what dank means. Right, so for me, dank meant it smelt like a bag of weed, right? You had a different opinion?
Well, I was saying that when you smelt good bags of weed, that was the dank, and the dank was a positive adjective for that bag. So that the actual, it's just meaning it's got that
It smelled
funk or like
cat piss. It smelled like cat piss.
Well, this one bizarrely doesn't say dank on the can. So
it not?
officially, according to Lervig, this isn't dank. I think for me, the dankness of hops is like that kind of musty. Kind of sports bag, kind of like gym bag type vibe. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like a kind of halfway house between what we had last time, where we've got like when we poured it into the glass, you could smell the citra. This, the aromatics aren't quite as
It's not as juicy.
pungent.
It's not as juicy. It's not
But
as juicy.
they're also not as one-dimensional. You can't just like put your finger on it and go, that's just a big burst of citra.
No, exactly. It's green. It's got like a greeny note, like a vegetal note as well going on there, doesn't it? Like,
and that's why I would concede you the D word.
like a bag of hops. Like if you opened a bag of hops, that's why I think of dank being like weed, because like a lot of the time, if you opened up a bag of hops, right, when you smell like a bag of hops, it's kind of it's fusty smelling, right?
Yeah,
to me, it smells like Thai weed.
Yeah.
It's like a flat packed block of Thai weed.
But sometimes the aroma is what makes the beer, because it's the first thing that you encounter. And for me, this beer's got that kind of bag of hops smell. You know, it's
Like piney, you know, or something. Does he call it that, or
definitely
like a piney kind of thing?
And I think that's what lends it. Like your initial reaction,
more
sometimes
of
they
a
say
way.
your first reaction is your best one. You know, and when you said, well, that's much more West Coast than the last one, yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
And even though it's not intrinsically hoppier in a more direct kind of way, what you're actually getting is maybe more of a nuance of like a combination of flavours between like what's going on with the hops aroma as well as maybe the bitter in hops, because it doesn't really specify with this one.
It's not just Citra, no, is it?
Well, Citra specified.
Citra, but they could have had a few.
I'm guessing they maybe cut this against another hop as well.
Yep.
Because it just feels like there's more going on than just that one dimension of just
Citra. Yeah.
And I think that also lends itself with the higher ABV, and they've obviously used more malt to get to that ABV. There's a bit more of a malt backbone there, and maybe you would cut that against like a couple of flavours, you know, to be able to carry it off.
I guess like see the two beers,
Good.
They're different. Like they're for different things. You know what I mean? Like if you want that kind of like good sessionable,
That'd be better with food.
Exactly. Like, you want that good sessionable beer, you go for the fruity number, the one that you don't really need to think too much. It's like in your face, fruity, enjoyable, like really nice, lots of complexity. But when you then want to sit down and actually like think about something and maybe like sit and have like maybe share a kind of like that with a friend.
Yeah, or
you
maybe a little
have
bit
a
of food
schooner,
that's quite creamy and rich, that it would cut against that. But
nice bit of cheese or something with cheese board or something like that.
That'd be good with cheese.
You know?
That would be good.
Nice
with
wee bit of
cheese.
cheese board, some of those hoppiness. It's going to work great. But it's just, it's great to see the difference there. Same kind of hop, I guess, between the two, isn't it?
Yeah, they're both heavy. Citra heavy, but I mean, I guess with this one, it's not so instant. It's not like a pop hit, but it's just it tastes like juice. You know, like it's so easy, easily accessible.
Yeah.
This one's maybe a bit more, as you say, a bit more of a thinker. You know, like they might not find that some people might not like the level of bitterness towards the end. But for me, as you said, I think that if you were going to sit and have a beer over an hour and maybe watch a movie and maybe have a little nibble, that this would be a better match for that.
So the first beer for me, it's like I'm wearing my underpants, I'm like doing cartwheels and like forward rolls like down a hill. I'm really enjoying it. It's like summertime, do you know what I mean? Like me and my friends are all naked, we're all rolling around, do you know what I mean? We're having
Then he hits the nettles.
I hit the nettles and I'm like, bang! Like, I'm like, damn, but no, like, so that's the first one for me, rolling about naked, okay? The second one for me,
Backwards.
That's me in the nettles, man. That's me in the nettles. That's me, like, I'm getting stung, I'm not enjoying it, but I like the pain. Like, I like a little bit of pain. It's sexual, it's sensual, but, but really, I mean,
just
for me...
Just buy this beer. If you're from Norway, we're sorry.
Sorry, Norway, but you've got enough fucking money. You don't give a fuck. You've got so much money, you don't know what to do with it.
Not everyone.
They don't know?
No.